Shout out to my guys at Self Motive. Real quick, guys, in this video, we are going to discuss a high taper with wavy coarse hair. I'm going to show you guys step by step how to use the JRL. I'm going to show you guys the guards that I use. I'm going to incorporate clipper over comb. I'm going to show you guys some color enhancement techniques, and also some razor over comb, some razor freehand razor work as well. So don't skip anything so you don't miss anything. And before we get started, real quick, just want to tell you guys I appreciate you guys, and I'm wishing everyone the best possible year they can have. 2019. Let's grow, guys. YouTube, what's going on? Got another tutorial. This is not an easy canvas, but we're gonna go to work. We're gonna do what we do. My man came all the way from he was visiting family from South Carolina. He was visiting family in Claremont. That's probably an hour and a half from my shop. And he watched the YouTube channel he watched the YouTube video I did on my brother-in-law, and he said, I want something just like it. So different texture of hair, same cut, you know what I mean? So for those asking if different textures work, if you have a similar texture to this wavy coarse hair, then this is it. Wavy coarse hair, low density in certain areas. So I'm using JRLs, blade open, then close, then follow up with a trimmer to get it nice and tight. There's my number 0 open. Yo, the angles, I got some good angles here in this tutorial. There's some good angles right here. Alright, so now it's closed. You can see things just blending right away. I'm just gonna touch it up with the blade open a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been using a combination. I've been playing around a lot with these clippers and using a combination of these and the Barber Gold FXs, and they're a heavy duo. So this is the 1.5 guard. They're a really heavy duo. I recorded this video probably 2 weeks ago, so just know I've learned a lot since then. Alright, so below the 1.5 guard, I'm using the number 1 guard, and I believe it's open, and then it'll be closed. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a number 3 probably behind the ears down towards the occipital bone, and then we'll do clipper over comb up, and then we'll start to lower the top and shape the silhouette. Doing some clip over comb. The camera I'm using is the Canon M50. I used it for half the video, and then you'll see like a change in quality. That's where I'm using the Canon 70D with a 50mm lens. And the reason why I swapped cameras was because my battery died and I can't find the charger. I haven't been able to record anything because I can't find the chargers to my cameras. Like, not a good look. At this point, I'm really just doing touch-up work. I'm just doing detail stuff. Like, I could move on. My client will probably be happy with me moving on, but I'm OCD with it, so I'm just going back and detailing a bit. Just retracing some steps. I'm a fan of clipper over comb with these clippers. I am. Alright, so we're gonna blend the beard in. I'm pretty much doing the same fading techniques, just from the bottom up. Or from longer to shorter, starting from the bottom, as opposed to from shorter to longer, starting from the bottom. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and define the outline. I'm using the and the T outliner cordless, and they haven't been modified, but they've been customized. What I mean by that is obviously aesthetics. Putting a nice shape to this, and I'm just sketching it in, as you can see. Here I'm trying to keep it natural, even though there's a different color tone going on here because he has a cowlick. I'm still gonna keep it natural. I'd rather keep it natural and then you know, kind of blend it in later. Okay, so we're doing clipper over comb here, just taking care of the foundation so I can blend right into it, as opposed to just blending into thick hair and chasing it up and ruining the shape, right? Alright, so now we're going close. I'll probably follow it up with the shaver right beneath it, and then we'll start our blend techniques, or our steps, our system. And the shaver that I'm using there, that was the Foil FXS by Barber. This is the JRL. So I'm not sponsored by nobody, guys. I don't want to see those comments. You guys are always trolling me. Every time I do a clipper review, I'm sponsored by whatever clipper brand that is, even though I've done like every clipper brand out there review. Alright, so we went blade open and then blade closed, and we opened it as we needed as we went up. Now we're doing the same thing with the number 0 guard, and then we'll do the same thing with the 1.5 guard, so on and so forth. So it's open right now, and right beneath that, I bet you we'll go closed, and we'll detail where we need to. He's got like a big indent there in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm probably gonna have to customize the haircut and keep that into consideration so we can get a nice balanced blend. And now I know it looks pretty high right now, but once I clean it all up with clipper over comb and I detail it, and then we put the line on it, you're gonna see it's gonna look really nice with the high taper on the sides. Just wait to the end. Don't judge me. Don't judge me to the end, guys. Some of you guys are probably clicking out or going to the comment section right now. Don't do it yet. Wait to the end of the cut. Instead of going down to make a comment, smash the like button. Now I will tell you guys, I do like the JRLs, man. The 1040s. I'm not a fan of the 1000s. I just don't like the way they feel. They don't feel the same. They don't feel as premium as the 1040s. If you're gonna go with a JRL, just go with the 1040. Don't mess with the 1000s, in my opinion. Now, and that's the other thing. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna get used to it. I still haven't gotten used to the clicky thing. I still be having to look and stuff, but again, I don't know, maybe later I will, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons with this clipper. All right, clipper over comb, creating our foundation, and now we'll start the fade work. All right, but on this side, I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys, I've already explained it, I'm gonna let you guys follow along. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the lineup. And I'm keeping into consideration my eyes in the back of the ear, making sure I don't go up too high behind the ear. Keeping it as natural as possible while still putting down a nice sharp line. Man, I don't know, man, the shape of that beard, it does it, man. That shape is, even though it's not the fullest beard, like that shape is just right. I didn't notice it was out of focus, but you guys, I kept this because you guys can still see. I feel like you can still see what's going on, and it's just a short stint. Now you guys can see like the back is starting to look really, really nice once we put that line on there. All right, so let's go ahead and start to shape the top. This reminds me of like the man units. Like, you know how the man units, you gotta shape it down to get to like, it's the same, like that's what it reminds me of. And I got the fade blade on these. I don't feel like the taper blade cuts freehand as well as this fade blade does. So keep that in mind as well, guys. Alright, so mostly in the middle, I'm going to lower it down. I'm not going to mess with the corners. It's going to be mostly the middle. And I believe I'm going to do some razor work there in the middle too, to make it look, you know, a little bit lighter than it does in the corners. Yeah, so I wet it, just not too much, just on the top so I can get some glide on the blade. On that Tomb 45 triple cartridge thread. And it's the triple cartridge thread because you get 3 cartridges with 3 different razor exposures. Stop playing. That's innovation right there. Why have to buy a razor that's exposed and then a razor that's not exposed and then a razor that this? Just put it all in one package. Alright guys, so we're defining the outline again. I'm trying to crop the forehead. I'm trying to make his hairline look fuller, so I focus a lot on the middle as opposed to the corners. So remember what I told you guys about this part right here on the beard line? I'd rather keep it natural and then lower it so it looks even, then push it in so that it has a sharper line. Alright, so now we're using Tomb 45 shave gel. And if you don't know about the Tomb 45 shave gel, it is water based. There's absolutely no alcohol in it. Okay, there's glycerin, which adds slide to the blade. It is supposed to be like, what I do is I put it in dots and I don't spread it out until I'm gonna work in that area, because it's supposed to be absorbed by the skin. Our shave gel has vitamin E and aloe vera in it. What's the point of putting those ingredients in it if it doesn't get absorbed by the skin? But that's healthy for the skin. That's a good thing. So if you want it to stay as wet as possible, not dry up, then just put dots with the applicator bottle and just spread it out once you're gonna work in that area. Here we're using the Tomb 45 Get Beamed Beam Team cordless compressor, and we're using no drip as our color of choice. I told y'all 2019, we're trying to level up, so that's why I'm telling y'all about the product. I'm telling y'all about the product, no shame. I want to inspire you guys. I want you guys to see Tomb 45 grow. So some of you guys didn't even know some of that stuff about our product. So no drip, just so you guys know, it is not a semi-permanent. There's no patch test required. It is a semi-permanent is designed to stain hair. This is designed to stain skin. So if you want the longest lasting possible, what I would do is I would clean the skin with an astringent and a toner out, like an aftershave. An aftershave, just make sure it has witch hazel and it has alcohol and it has glycerin in it. And then clean the skin so there's no oil and it's a clean skin, and then spray no drip so that it'll last, because it stains the skin. Look at the back's popping. That's the tutorial, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button. Because people want me to tour, and I'm not going to tour that much this year, I've decided to do an online course. It's going to be very in-depth. It's going to be probably the most detailed piece of information, piece of work that I've ever put together. And it's going to explain a lot of things. It's going to explain silhouette. It's going to explain systemizing your fade, scissor work, proper techniques, clipper over comb, added services, making your barbering into a business, taxes and finances, and automating your financials into wealth. I'm going to talk client consultation, a lot of stuff people just don't talk about. So it's going to be an online course. It'll drop February 3rd. Right now we're doing a pre-sale. So if you want to pre-register, if you want to sign up now, you'll be put into a giveaway where we'll give you a cordless compressor, a no drip. We'll also give you this hat. There's one of 4 that has been signed by myself, 360 Jeezy, Chuka the Barber, Tyreek Jackson, Loco, Perez, Matt Gifted Hands, Jay Majors, Marv. A lot of influencers that came to EWP signed this hat. So if you're interested and you want to be a part of that giveaway, make sure you sign up now before February 3rd. And I'm super excited to show you guys that course.